Oh man, so what just happened with Phantom was not so fun, and the next 12 hours is again going to be critical, guys. You guys know that I'm committed to bringing you accurate updates as opposed to just telling you what you want to hear. I get a lot of stick, guys. You guys know I posted a video in an airport on the other side of the world telling you guys of the downside risk on Phantom. We had to hold that level, and unfortunately, once I got onto the plane, we missed that level. And hopefully you guys saw that. Hopefully you watched my video and you were aware of it, so you didn't get caught panicking. And today we're going to look at what does this mean from here, and why are the next 12 hours in particular, similar to on my video on Bitcoin, why are the next 12 hours so critical, and what level do we need to hold on Phantom? I'm also going to talk about whether you should be buying the dip, not financial advice, but whether this is a dip to be buying on Phantom. So let's take a look at what we're seeing on the chart. So as you guys know, I updated you guys from the airport. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the charts up because I had a bad setup. But if you look at this, we formed our M pattern. We know that. We broke to the downside. We tried to break back up, and then we got sent back down. And we know this is tied with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has had a terrible, terrible 7 days, and naturally that's going to have an impact on Phantom. Now, very important, we know that the coins that bounce back quickest, the altcoins which bounce back quickest when Bitcoin has a flash crash, gives you an indication of which altcoins have the momentum and which ones hold strength in the market. So it's really important that Phantom is able to bounce back very quickly. We're up 0.72% right now. We're sitting at $2.21. But where were we at with Phantom? Where did we crash down to? Well, you can see that we crashed all the way down to the level of 2.02. Okay, so from 2.02, we're now sitting at $2.20, which is a decent little correction back up, but we want to push back up above the $2.37 mark, and I'm going to show you why this is so important. Now, remember, I said if we lost this level here at $2.30, well, first I said if we lose this level at $2.47, the neckline, and we lost at $2.37, you're heading down to $1.95. Luckily, the bulls bought in a little bit earlier than that mark. Great, and we got a recovery back to the upside here. I'm going to show you this on the hourly, so you can see it a little bit more clearly. So you'll see that initially when we broke our neckline, there we go. We didn't even wait. It went straight through the next one and then straight back down. But fortunately, we were able to get a little bit of a curling out without heading down to our 1.93 level here. So that was really important on Phantom. Now, if I move back across to my daily, now what I want to show you is the following. Now, if I let's clear this chart up. Now, if I bring out my EMA ribbon, let's do that. Look at this, guys. This is no good, right? I've said for a very long time that one of the strengths in Phantom on this run is how it's managed to keep its EMA ribbon. Let's just zoom out. Let's just keep that like this, okay? And you can see from even back here, this is talking about August. Phantom has been on a bullish trend on the daily. Bounce off the EMA ribbon, very nice. Penetrated the EMA ribbon, stayed along there, moved nice. Didn't even touch the EMA ribbon this time. Went on a massive move to all-time highs, came down, didn't even touch the EMA ribbon. Looked like it was going to go back up, and then boom. We've now flipped, officially, the close was below the EMA ribbon, and therefore we flipped bearish. But that is why this candle here, this specific green candle here, which currently is it is currently trading at $2.22, but it has wicked down all the way to $2.07. We need this to close higher up the EMA ribbon and ideally above $2.37. If we can get above $2.37, that will give us the momentum to have some good days and get back above our EMA ribbon. If this candle continues, if this candle, is a weak candle, or if it closes below the EMA ribbon again, which is where it's at right now, is below the EMA ribbon, then we could be suggesting that there's still further downside to be had on Phantom. And for me, the 1.94 level mark is not far away, but I'd even then bring into play the $1.66 mark, which is our next support line, which dates back to here. Okay, so we want to keep an eye out on those marks as well. Very important here on Phantom that we hold this level. Hopefully we can hold this level, have a good green candle and start building to the upside. And the challenge here will be now preventing ourselves from curling over. Okay, what you don't want is a curling over. We need to get a good bounce here and build back up on Phantom. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you before I talk about whether we're going to buy the dip, and guys, as always, don't forget to collect your free money. Links are in the description. You've got Swissborg offering you up to 100 euros if you deposit 50 euros or more. You've got Coinbase offering you $10 in free Bitcoin when you buy or sell $100 or more in crypto. And BlockFi going to give you $10 in free Bitcoin waiting for you if you deposit $100 or equivalent in crypto. So go check out those. Get your exchanges set up, guys. So many people waiting for dips, like we're getting now, which we're going to talk about, and they don't have their exchanges set up. Always make sure you got a little bit of money in all these different exchanges ready for you to pounce. You're not panicking last minute and missing out on opportunities. Dips happen quickly and pumps happen quickly in crypto, so you need to be prepared as always. Now, let's bring this back out again, as this is our Fibonacci extensions on Phantom. And you guys know I've not made any qualms about this. This is my 1.618 mark. I'm looking at $3.94 Phantom on the end of this move. Now, all you can see is this correction we've got, which is a bit of a curling over, is looking to get a bounce off our Fibonacci level. Now, I'm just going to switch this over to the weekly, so it's a bit more easier to read. And all you can see is that this bounce is, oops, you go out of the way. There we go. There. So you can see the two red candles have now meant that we have curled over and we're testing our 1.98 mark on the 0.786 Fibonacci level. This is very important, guys, okay? We need to monitor this, and it's not an issue. If we come back down here and get a good bounce to the upside, that is perfectly fine. It's fine to have a couple of red candles here sometimes on the weekly before you head further to the upside. Look at the run that Phantom has been on. I mean, Phantom has been on a crazy run. We know that. We've been monitoring that on this channel, and it's perfectly normal for it to get a slight cooling off, right? That's fine. We had the whole Phantom conference where people talking about layer one solutions, buying in, FOMOing in at high levels, and it's perfectly fine for it to get a cooling off right now. So I'm not worried about it. Now, if I go back to the daily, I want to show you one thing here on the daily as well, because you will see that this trend line, if I remove the EMA ribbon just to make it a bit more clean, move these silly, I need that one. This one I want to remove. Here, you will see this white trend line, okay? Now, the important thing, and this is why this daily candle is important, not only did I mention it, we need to maintain the EMA ribbon, but look at this trend that Phantom has been on. It's always touched this line. And so if we lose this line now, we could be seeing more downside risk. And that's why I want to make you guys aware of it. We could be seeing more downside risk. But if we get a bounce off here, that would be really good, because then we're holding that trend line and we can go ahead and extend that trend line further out because we've held it. So that's really important here on Phantom. So what are we doing here now? What am I doing more importantly? Well, for me, you guys know I have high conviction in Phantom, right? I feel it's fundamentally undervalued. If you've not watched my video, which is called the most important Phantom video you'll watch in 2021, go ahead and watch it. You guys will see some of my fundamental price targets, because here I give you my technical price targets, but I give you some of my fundamental price targets on why I think it's such a great product and why I think it's undervalued. And in moments like this, all my mind goes is, hang on a second, I have conviction at this at higher price levels, therefore this is just a discount for me. And let me give you a number to put on this as a discount. Let's take our measuring tool and let's go from the all-time highs here all the way down to the flash crash we've just seen. You could have had 42% discount on Phantom. 42%. Imagine the difference that has in your returns when Phantom goes on a 3x, 4x, 5x. That is massive, guys. So for a lot of the people that were messaging me, I see it all the time in the comments, people FOMOing in at $3.04, or even worse, when we were at all-time highs all the way up here at $3.50, people were FOMOing in all the way up here, right? So my question is, why are you not happy buying here? If it's the same product, if you understand it's a layer one solution with great projects, with good total value locked, with a good founding team, with good tokenomics, and you're happy buying here, but you're not happy buying there, then you need to question your investing thesis, right? Because at that point, and this is not financial advice, at that point, you need to ask yourself, what made you want to buy in here and not here? Was it because my friends were talking about it? Was it because I suffer from green candle disease, where I have to see green candles for me to buy? No, I do my buying when things are red. When things are red and the market is fearful on a coin, that is when I continue to top up. And again, if you were trying to invest in a coin and you're dollar cost averaging, where's the best time to dollar cost average on Phantom? When it touches the lines, right? Here, here, here. If you bought in all those moments, how would you fare when this continues to pump on the upside? These are the people that are winning, the ones who are buying here, okay? And that is really important. People who are buying here are chasing the tops. Don't chase the top. You want to buy low and sell high. I mean, look at all my drawings now. You want to buy low, sell high. Very important to do, guys. Okay. And now it's important. It sounds simple, but the reason people can't do it is they don't have conviction. To buy when the market looks like this, it takes courage, right? And the courage comes from conviction. It takes time. It comes from you understanding the project. And that's why a lot of people say they're just trading. You know, if you're trading on a daily time frame, fine, you don't need courage. You're using some technical patterns in your trading. But if you're holding this for the long term and somebody told you about this coin and you're looking into it, build your conviction and then start building your position. We should have that as a saying, right? Build your conviction before you build your position. Really important that we do that. And then you can get in the behavior of buying here and getting in the confidence to buy here. This 42% dip doesn't make you question, why did I buy Phantom? It goes, hang on a second, that Mars bar just got cheaper, right? That my favorite drink just got cheaper. My favorite coin just got cheaper. Why wouldn't I buy more? It should be obvious for you, and therefore you shouldn't be in the comments of a YouTuber's channel saying, should I be buying more at this level? It should be obvious to you in your high conviction plays. But I can't get you to high conviction. I can be one piece of your research, but you guys should be researching the projects. Research your projects, understand where your conviction lies, and build that conviction. Okay, really important that we do that. So as always, guys, if you find this blend between fundamental and technical analysis useful and helpful, then as always, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. If you guys appreciated me giving you a warning from the other side of the world with no internet connection, then smash up the likes as well, guys. I was happy that I got a lot of message from you guys saying I absolutely saved you. Look, I'll get, I see it in Phantom. If I put a negative headline, like I may do in this video, saying, look, there's a warning to the downside, there'll be dislikes. There'll be people commenting. There'll be people saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Phantom's great. We don't listen to those pump boys. Let's see how much Phantom they hold, right? The reality is I would tell you what's going on from a short-term and a long-term perspective. For me, nothing's changed. I'm not selling any Phantom. I'm just showing you the downside risk. In the flash crash over yesterday, I didn't sell any Phantom, right? I just left it. I had to make you guys aware because if you're trading on a different time frame, you guys need to know. And so I'm going to tell you what I see in the charts. But from a long-term perspective, I'm a buy and hold on Phantom and I'll remain one. If I see dips like this, I'll continue to accumulate. So I want to build up my positions. It's about building out positions at good cost prices. That's the aim of the game. As always, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to support this channel, hit the join button, guys. That really helps out this channel. It helps me continue to bring these videos to you. If you hit join, you'll get access to our community thread, which is just for members only, where you can ask me questions on your favorite coin. So even if there's a coin which we're not analyzing on this channel, feel free to send me a message there as a member, and I can respond to you directly one-on-one. I'll also leave the link in the pinned comment to our free public Discord server, guys. You guys know, if you're in there already, that group is heaving. A lot of great comments going on in there, a lot of great discussions. People are really discussing their favorite coins and projects. When Bitcoin dumps, people are sharing what they think has happened and what they think they should be doing. So it's a really useful resource for you guys to have if you're invested in crypto. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.